I don't think I'm live right now, so hold up a second. Am I live? Ah, here we go. All right, we're live now. Okay, so all right. I already got myself live, so now I can see the live chat. Right now, I don't think I have anybody watching, and okay, we got 2 people. For you 2 people watching, thanks for coming. We're about to get started. Let me just share this out with everybody. Pasting it now. All right, it's there. We're gonna go to post this on Twitter, and presto change. Oh, let's go ahead and rock and roll, people. Sorry, I normally get myself prepped before, but this is at the last minute. I got to get ready now, so I hope you guys can understand. So, like I said, I am super hyped to play this. All right, so this is going to be very interesting. So I think right now we're going to do the first case. I might turn this into a series. What I mean by series, I might like actually live stream the entire game. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, and then we're going to go to Facebook and post this live. All right, we got 2. All right, Omega and Jen, thanks for watching. All right, share with your friends. Let's get more people. Let's do the next live stream. All right, Phoenix Wright, here we go. Phoenix Wright. So here are the 3 games. We got Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. And Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Alright, so this is the first one. Let's do it! Just like, I'm gonna enjoy this. That hurt my eyes. Play the first turnabout. Yes, sir. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Why'd you kill her? August 3rd, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. August 3rd, 9:47 p.m. A.m., I'm sorry. Alright, first things first, let's see the court record. Alright, okay, there's the attorney badge. So basically, every attorney has this when they graduated from the bar exam. I know because I wanted to be a lawyer. Okay, let's check her autopsy report. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. So she was struck in the head. Time of death was at 7:31, between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. That's what the autopsy says. All right, Maya Fay, age 27. That's the chief attorney. That's my boss. Larry Butts, the defendant. Okay, here we have the defendant. It's been a phrase since grade school. Cindy Stone. Okay, she's the victim. Wow, she died young. She died at 22. All right. Right! Hi, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. to say, Phoenix, I'm very impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your clients as well. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything is all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Suicide much? Well, keep in mind, when you're accused of murder, your life is over. If you're proven guilty, of course. Sounds like he wants to die. Really? No kidding! I didn't know that! Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Okay, so hold up. We all saw the cutscene. We know it wasn't you, but you want to take the guilt. People watching, share it to your friends. Like Jennifer, share it to Goji, share it to Madison. You guys share it to everybody. I want them all to see this. I want them to see this. This is gonna be good. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. Okay, well, first of all, did you do it? Well, the answer is no, because we all saw who did it. I can't live in a world without... Okay, this is something a bit more than I thought. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my bait? Oh. That was his girlfriend? Okay, so this just got serious. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Really? Murder! That's simple to you. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. That's cute. That's actually kind of cute. That's cute. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Wait, how old is he? You've known him since birth? Wow. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack of getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, is usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. No kidding. But I know better than anyone he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Let's do it then. August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, the courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Okay, we have Prosecutor Payne. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You know, it's a confidence here, Phoenix. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thanks. Thank you, Your Honor. I'm just noticing, are you guys okay with the video right now? Like, you know, I'm in the bottom, like, left corner. Is that alright with you guys? Do I need to move the screen up so you can see the text? Or do you want me just to keep reading it? I mean, like, I'm looking at the live stream right now. Like, it's up to you guys. You want me to move it? So you want me to move the screen? I can do that now. Or you want me to keep reading? Alright. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking, eyesight, fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and whatever. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The volume a little bit, might be a little loud. Well, the defendant in this case is Larry Butts, Your Honor. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Cindy. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Her name is Cindy. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Cindy Stone. Okay, his name is 52. Generally bad at getting his points across. Her name, okay, let me just double check one more time, people. Cindy Stone. Her age is 22. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Alright, we gotta keep checking the court record from time to time. Mr. Wright, who was the victim in this case? I almost clicked the wrong name. Cindy Stone, Your Honor. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Oh, I know this one! She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Thank you for your people watching. You know, share with your friends. We'll get more people here. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Alright, sorry about that. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the finger. That's a real statue, by the way. Like, I think it's somewhere in Europe. I could be wrong entirely. It was found lying next to the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Better keep that close. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added to the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in this court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. Yes, ma'am. Alright, here we go. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. Don't want to miss any information that might miss your client's case. That might help your client's case. Forgive me. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Yeah, this actually could be bad, guys. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? That scared me? Hey, watch it, buddy. Hey! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Oh! He said the same thing! Didn't they all die? Oh, that was awesome! Alright, am I coming in clear? Am I coming in clear? Alright. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my calls or seeing me ever. That's what dumping is. What is it to you? Okay, dude? You're in court. Any sign of aggression or any sign of hostility will be used against you. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Reminds me of somebody I know. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay. Passport has been added. The victim apparently arrived at home on Paris on 7:30. 7:30 as in July 30th. The day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude. No way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Was she doing porn? It appears she had several sugar daddies. Probably porn. Daddies? Sugar? Dude. I think he's way too innocent. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. In return... She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Yeah, I think we all do. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Okay, we got the prosecution down. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Zip it. Zip it. That, Okay. Alright, people. This is gonna get bad. Let's be ready for this. That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die and she's gonna drop me. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well... I took a class in law. In court, you never want to use the word maybe. or chuckle. You never want to use that. That's automatically they're gonna doubt you. When you say something like maybe I did and maybe I didn't, you're guilty. You're guilty. Straight down, you're guilty. That's automatically right there. Now I'm even suspicious of the guy, and I know he didn't do it. But now I'm suspicious of the guy. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Okay, if I stop him from answering, like I said, he already dug himself a grave. Stop him from answering, that's gonna make him look even more guilty, like I know he did it. If I have him continue to answer it, he's gonna dig himself a deeper hole. Alright, for you people watching, I'm gonna give you guys like at least 7 seconds. Put your answer in the comment below. Should I answer, should let him answer, or make him stop answering? Ready? Go. Got no people answering right now. Should we answer or should we not let him answer? Omega, you still watching? You want to stop him? Okay, Jennifer doesn't know. Two people said stop him, so we're stopping him. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. You're an idiot. Well, see, it's like this. Okay, maybe we should have listened to Omega. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that proved he did go into the victim's apartment that... The prosecution has a witness that saw Butts go into that apartment the day of the murder. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring in Mr. Frank Switt? Bring in Frank to the stand. That's the killer! That's him! Mr. Schwitt, you sell subscriptions, is this correct? I mean, newspaper subscriptions. He sells YouTube subscriptions. They're from me, so subscribe. Oh. Real quick, does he not look like the masked salesman from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask? Does he not look like that? Anyway. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sweat, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony, okay. Alright, people. We're gonna listen to his testimony. Let's listen to what he has to say, and let's see if he can point anything out. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Okay. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Well, because that was my fault. I stopped him from talking. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the victim... Hold up, sorry. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Wait a minute. What time was the murder? 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Well, it's 4 p.m. now. It's 4:30. And it's pretty bright out, so... Your Honor, at the time, there's a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yeah! Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Okay, yeah, I can agree with that, because if there's a blackout in my house, my phone can't call anybody without the Wi-Fi. The phone that this guy used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your pursual. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination. Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. This is the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Lie? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony, which is true. When you're a lawyer, you have to you believe your client. You exposed the lie from your opponent. Or is it your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there somewhere. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you find the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. You ready, people? Let's watch it again. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry. Can you hear me now? Alright, I got it. Alright. So sorry about that. Alright. Forgive me for that. That will be edited out. You know, these things tend to happen in the live stream. Alright, so are you all here? You know, Omega, you there? Jen, you there? Anybody else there? Alright, we got, let me make sure I got it. Okay, so. Alright. My apologies for that, but let's continue. Alright. I thought to call the police immediately. Alright. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you actually didn't call them? I know what he's doing sounds ridiculous, but you know, as a lawyer, you gotta get it out of them. Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Hold up! The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Didn't he just say he didn't touch anything? Well, first of all, we all know the guy's guilty because we saw what happened. But yes, I know it wasn't right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried to use that to call. And the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Hold up a second, people. Oh, hey, welcome back, Omega. Alright. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have... I was about to ask, like, wasn't there cell phone? Like, I don't know what year this is based off, so I was, like, wondering, like, do they have cell phones? Okay. Well, what you missed, Omega, we're now pressing information now. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Ah, right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Wait a minute! You found the body at 1 p.m., are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m., for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Did you just scream, "Objection!" This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Shewit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay. Time of the discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Why are you asking me that? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry for the misunderstanding. That's not right. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Wright, you know what to do. We got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. You said you heard, not saw. Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look anywhere else, at least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. But wasn't there a blackout? Witness continued to... There was a voice saying it was probably... Alright, sorry about that again. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been from the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Chouette. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. You guys can hear me now? Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. You saw it! There was a table clock in the apartment. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess I would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony? Excuse me?! Okay. Okay. Okay, you wanna play like that? Something's fishy here. Now find the contradiction. Actually, I didn't see the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment that wasn't there. A table clock. Was there a table clock in the scene? That's the first I've heard of. Wow, your eyes are huge. That's the first I've heard of. Your eyes are... Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? I guess it just slipped my mind. You, in the real court, you'll get in trouble for this. I'm really not really sure how I have it myself, dude. Your eyes. The witness saw he saw the table clock. End of story. Now find the contradiction. Something's not, I'm not picking up on something. There's something I'm not picking up. Table clock. Blunt trauma. The murder weapon. You said it was a... You said the murder weapon was a table clock. That's the murder... The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is it supposed to be a clock? I got him! I got him cornered! You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Schmidt. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Well, how was it a clock? I mean, you look at the statue. Can you see a clock on that? I mean, you people watching, put in the comments. Is this a clock? How do you know he's a clock? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Is this a clock? Is this his clock? Tell me right now. I'm waiting. I want to see this. I want to see your replies. Is this a clock? Alright. We got 2 people watching now. Yeah, that's not a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with this testimony now? Yes, I do! Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. There's only one way he could have known the weapon was a clock, is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he had never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You shook her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Alright, 2 people watching right now. I think Jen left. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Schwitt, if that's how you pronounce it, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice burned into your mind. That's why you were certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, you're... Whoa. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Order! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defendant's claim. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through carefully. Your Honor, the sound that you had heard was definitely this clock. A fact in which you simply heard... You people watching now, what should I do? The batteries? Ask the neighbors? Try sounding the clock. What do I do? I only got 2 people watching though. Oh well. Sound it? I'll sound it. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep! I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to... Oh, there we go! We got him! Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. And how did he know that? Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Schwitt heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Schwitt, try talking your way out of this one. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Ha, ha, ha. You forgot one thing. Oh, what's he thinking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How did you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack this critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Schwitt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. Is he getting away? You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Mia! Or Maya, I don't know. Maya! I mean, Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Right? Can you think of a reason why... Why would the clock be slow? Statue the thinker. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Electricity was out. Statue of the thinker. Cause of death. Why would the clock be 3 hours slow? I can't think! I can't think! Statue of the thinker. Kind of heavy. I'm gonna just say yes. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence someone that proves it, Wright. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see. This evidence... The victim had just returned aboard the day of the murder. She went to Paris! Paris and the time difference! As we know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Oh, I get it now! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you shook her head in the apartment was wrong. Oh! Proof enough for you, Mr. Schwitt, or should I say Mr. Did It? Oh, Sawit did it. Got it. Okay. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think someone made a complete defense so quickly. And find the truth culprit at that same time. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, it's only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, and with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see what the people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And killed her. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. Whew. Still can't believe we won. Right? Good job in there. Congratulations. Well, thank you, Maya. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Cry, baby. Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Well, you're a positive person. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad, 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 bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Yeah, that is hard. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. She was a porn star! What do you expect? Congratulations, Harry. It's Larry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. Heh. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Well, yeah. This. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump on her. Huh? What's about that clock? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make it of what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn and grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink to a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe. Over drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me in the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Maya. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. Finally beginning used to have my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. You just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue. The Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Welcome back, Omega. And I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I have to take the clockwork out, sorry. And put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual spot. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th. Fay and Co. Law Offices. I'm sorry. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho, ho, ho. You are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should be more careful. Ho, ho, ho. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one thing. Your eternal son... Oh no! Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over. We should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood! Maya! What do you guys think I should do? Should I go inside or should I run? And go get help? What do you guys think? You got one guy saying examine. Anybody else want to throw in a vote in there? Like, what do you think I should do? Alright, 2 people said check. There's other people watching. To the other 2 people, should I check or should I move? No response? Alright. Oh, sweet! Doesn't seem to be anything here. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if Maya's okay. The chief's office. I smell blood. That can't... Okay, I know that. Okay, let's... Okay. Oh, okay, that's what I meant by move. Okay. I thought it meant run. My fault. Alright, let's go to the office then. That smell. Blood. Sis. Somebody's there. They killed her! He killed her! Chief? Chief? Chief! Dun 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 da da da! Who are you? That's strange. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she laid under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, it all too... Until finally she was cold. 3 things. 3 things. 1, I'm sorry for your loss. 2, you never put your hands on a body, because that's automatically going to link to you. And 1, you need to call 911. And the thing is, when a body is warm, that means they were just killed recently. When the body's cold, that means they were there for a while. If it's warm, it just happened. Chief. Alright, let's examine the place out. Some shards of glass were scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of the glass light stand. The encrusted with dried blood. How ironic. It became the murder weapon again. There's a large building right across the office. The Gateway Hotel. A nice luxurious place. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Alright, we're looking at some bad stuff. Let's look at the body. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. So if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Take it to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass broken in the back of the room. Nothing else here that seems like a clue. Piece of paper. Must have fallen from Maya's hands. What could it be? Nope. It's written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya, did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. Wait a minute. Did her... No, wait, no. Never mind. It was that pink pimp killed her. But why is her sister's name on it? I think that should be enough snooping for now. I better call the police. You should have done that earlier! And find out what the girl was doing here. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right here on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Hey! You scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya! So Maya was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought of it. This could be used for evidence outside a courtroom. Before Maya died, she wrote this message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. What? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hands. You better go, dude! Now they're gonna come for you now! Wee wee wee. The police! Sounds they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from a building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been the woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! The word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this on the note with her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote the name of the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Maya's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorneys. Had a little bit of mess-ups here and there, but this was fun. The continuing of this case will be up tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I will continue the rest of this. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. We'll continue this tomorrow.